So I've been collecting whiskey for a very long time, and along the way there has been monumental moments, I guess you could call it, where things changed for me. Certain bottles began to change my mind about certain ways that I thought about whiskey. Today we're going to talk about 4 whiskeys that were very impactful in changing my mind about a certain area of whiskey. So let's start with Michter's rye. Before this bottle, rye whiskey to me was really in your face, really spicy, really hot. A lot of times it would be a strange spearmint or minty flavor. And then I had Michter's 10-year rye, and what was really cool about this particular whiskey is that the flavors began to be layered delicately, beautifully. And it really showed me that some of those notes that are notorious for rye whiskey, actually, if done right, can really open up your palate to some new ideas. When I tried this, it's amazing how it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't this peppery thing. It was more elegant. It was soft. It was layered. It was so much more interesting. And it really opened my palate to a lot of new things. You still have those layers of rye notes. You still have spice. You still have pepper, but it's not in your face. It's not overbearing. And this whiskey really opened my whole palate to a whole lot of new things. The Macallan 110 proof 12-year sherry finish. This is a whiskey that really made me begin to rethink distilleries. When you think about the Macallan, it's always been delicate, complex, beautiful, but soft. Whereas this 110 proof was just something completely out of left field for Macallan. 110 proof sherry finish that was aged all 12 years in the sherry cask. It's bold, it's aggressive, it's not delicate, it's complex, but it's kind of in your face, and it really helped me open my mind to the possibilities of what distilleries can do when they get out of their normal production, if you will. What can other distillers do? And this makes me think about other offerings from other distilleries. Maybe there's a distillery out there that has kind of produced the same thing for a long time, and then they come out with something new. Now it makes me think about trying something new and trying to experiment and play with something more fun. I've always loved the Macallan, and to have something in this offering really makes me happy. Wow, the Lagavulin 16. Now this was a complete left field for me, to be honest with you. The smokier, peaty scotches I wanted nothing to do with until I met Lagavulin 16. The unbelievable thing about this bottle is the extreme balance it has between smoke, peat, and sweetness. And I think for that very reason alone, this opened my mind to possibilities of things that I would have never thought to try in a million years. The scotches up until this point that I liked were Highland scotches, stuff that was very fruit forward, sherry finished bombs. Nothing with smoke, nothing with peat. This showed me that there are things out there that have an amazing balance of those aspects, especially from the Isla scotches, which I find to be fascinating now. It only takes a little bit to go a long way, but in the end, it helped open up a palate that I really, really wanted and didn't even know I wanted. Cheers to you, Lagavulin 16. You really opened my eyes to the possibility of what all is out there. The Russell's 15. 2024 Whiskey of the Year. This was a bottle that I came across that I didn't even know what I had at the time. I thought a lot of the unicorns I tried in the past were kind of overrated for all the hype and that chase of it, the money, the chase. I just felt it was always overrated, if you will, until I got the Russell's 15. This is an amazing whiskey, and it really does differentiate between really good whiskey and those handful of whiskeys that I would call elite. This is an elite whiskey, and it is really changed my mind to the possibilities that there may be other unicorns out there that have this sort of result. And it makes me want to chase them even more now. So thank you, Russell's 15. Now I'm looking for unicorns again. So I've been collecting whiskey for a long time, and every once in a while, a whiskey comes along that changes your mind, changes your belief system about a certain thing. The Michter's 10 changed my mind about rye. The Macallan 110 proof made me rethink how distilleries do things. Russell's 15 makes me want some unicorns again. And the Lagavulin 16 is, well, it completely changed my palate in a lot of good ways. Whiskey is an amazing hobby, and it's a lot of fun to collect. At the end of the day, it's all about opening your mind and your palate to new things. Listen, while you're here, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Peace.